What's up, you guys? No Confidence Gamer here, and today we are going to be doing a whole new Minecraft video. Now, I like to call this my tutorial world. It looks pretty dope if you guys can see. But anyways, today, if you guys have been around for a little bit, or you guys have been around forever, I actually devote one day a week, or one video a week, usually to a Minecraft minigame, but there's not that many. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I think would be cool Minecraft minigames. I got like, 3 or 4... No, 4. Yeah, I for sure have 4 ideas for Minecraft minigames. Now, if Minecraft does see this, Mojang, whoever owns Minecraft now, sees this, hit me up, because it would be so dope if you guys just made these, so I'd have more things to record, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first minigame is called Maize, and now Maize, as you guys can see by the sign, it's literally just a big maze. And now here's what I think would be cool. Obviously, everybody knows what a maze is. It's like something that you can, like, have little traps in and stuff. What I think would be cool is that, like, if, like, you made players race through the maze, like, the first one to get, like, let's say there's 4 players, there's 4 mazes the exact same type. The player that gets done with that maze first wins. They come in first place, and then, like, you have, like, all these little time trials or stuff like that, or just make, like, one big maze, and, like, people, like, everybody's in the same maze, and look, the door means it's done. Everybody's in the same maze, and they, like, have to help each other, use teamwork and stuff. I think that would be really cool. That's the maze on the outside, and the reason why I use the block that I used to make this is because it's an interesting source. I believe it's a sea lantern, and I also think it looked really cool on the inside, and also kind of gave, like, a little optical illusion, because you couldn't really see where one began and one ended, kinda. Like, it did give kind of a cool little illusion for you guys. And now, the next minigame is gonna be something that's just pretty easy. I'm sure you guys could have all thought of this. It's just gonna be like a target practice. It's called Hit the Mob. And so now here's what you do. You have a bunch of players, and look, the arrows are color coded. So one player is a blue, one character is pink, and one character is orange. One of the people, and whoever, like, for example, the hardest mob to hit would be the Ender Dragon. If you look at him, there's the Ender Dragon, the hardest, so that would give you, like, the most points. And, like, and then the Creeper, there's a Skeleton, and then there's a Wither. And so whoever hits, like they're all worth a certain amount of points or something like that, and so whoever hits the one with the most points the most times, whoever hits the most with the least points the most times, wins, because they get the most points. And it's all going to be based off, like, a point system. And the reason why it's color coded, even though, like, they don't shoot different colors, is because I still think it looks really cool, and it gives, like, a pretty cool effects just overall, like, thinking, like, this is the blue player, this is the pink player, and this is the orange player. I think this would be a really cool and fun mini game to do. And yeah, and also, like, it's just like targets, and even if you don't use mobs, you can just use, like, little targets. And now maybe these mini games won't actually be made into mini games, which would be sad, but they probably won't be seen. But if they do get hit, if they don't get made, you guys can always just make these little worlds with your friends and play them with your friends, which is always dope. Like, mini games with friends. Like, before they came out with mini games for the console edition, I was actually doing Minecraft survival thing with my friends. And now this mini game is called When Boats Fly. And now this is a pretty interesting thing. Now, out of all of these mini games which I am talking about, this one's gonna be the most unique. Okay, you guys? Now I gotta go set this up properly. I'll be right back. So here's what you do. Now that the console edition has a bunch of different colored boats, you grab a colored boat, and this is called When Boats Fly. And so here's, you get a different colored boat, because I believe they have a bunch of different wood, so all the boats look a bunch of different colors. You gotta put yourself in survival, obviously, so you can't fly. You put on, I can't remember what they're called, I call them gliders. You ride down in a boat, but there's a huge cliff, then you jump out of the boat, and you glide. This is so much fun, and, like, the person that glides the farthest, or for the, like, longest furthest amount of time, which I guess you would get far if you're gliding for a long time. This, like, the person that gets the farthest wins. Now, this is by far one of the funnest things. Maybe you can have, like, 3 matches to equal 1 game. Now, this is by far, in my opinion, one of the coolest, like, this was one of the funnest, and also, this is pretty unique. Like that one I kind of just came up with on the spot. This is one of the coolest and the funnest, like, out of all 4 of these. I really hope that one gets made into a mini game. Like, dang, that was fun. And again, this is easy to set up, so even if it doesn't become an official Minecraft mini game, you can make it with your friends and just play it with your friends, because mini games without friends aren't as fun. And obviously, like, usually you'd probably spawn in with a mini game with, like, the stuff you need, but I'm just like, for example, in Glide, you don't have to grab your glider, your glider out of a chest, you just grab it, so, like, that kind of sucks. But, like, if this happens, if this is to become a minigame, obviously you just spawn in a boat with a glider, and it's kind of hard because, like, you have to jump out of it, and I think that kind of adds to the, challenge. You have to be on it. You have to jump out. Like, if they do make this into a minigame, I think it would be kind of a fun concept if they don't, like, have you automatically jump out. Like, you gotta be on it. You gotta be the one pressing the button. I think that would actually be really cool. Now, this is a really, really fun minigame, and I'm really, really excited for it to become, if this ever does become, like, if this video ever does get seen by, like, the right people, this would be the minigame I am most excited about, becoming a minigame, only because it's really cool. Like, look, you just grab, I can't see the name because I'm, like, in my little editing thingy. Basically, you just grab your glider, you grab a boat, and obviously, if you looked in the boat, that's an oak boat. You just grab a different boat, and look, the current kind of pushes it in front. You just jump out. You gotta jump out of the boat. Bam, look at that, you guys. Look at that little action there. So that was kind of cool. And look, I didn't get very far, so obviously I would be the loser of that minigame. That's kind of how I picture that. I'm sorry, I had to go into a little more explanation for that minigame, because that one is more unique. Like, hit the mob, that was pretty cool. The maze, that was pretty cool. But this one, I would be really excited for. It's really hyped. I don't know why. I just think it's really, really fun and really, really just creative overall, you guys. So yeah, now I'm going to be showing you the next minigame I have planned, or that I would be excited for. Guys, the next one is just called Hide and Seek. Now, this is obviously, as you can see, there's a bunch of trees here and stuff. Basically, one or two characters, like the seeker, and the other ones are the hiders. You can hide up in the trees, and they don't look like they have ladders on them, or you could put ladders on them. That'd be cool. Like, you just be playing hide and go seek, and it's just how it sounds. Or maybe like 2 players could be the seekers, and like the first 2 players that get found are the seekers for the next round. And obviously, you can make like a big house like I did here to have some hiding spots in. That would be pretty cool. I can see somebody hiding in that little corner there, and when the seeker came in, they just swoop out real fast. And it also, like, you would also, like, if you were the seeker, you'd want to keep the doors open when you enter rooms so you can hear them shut. So, like, game sound would be like a valuable thing. And, like, look, this little storage room is darker, and so, like, maybe if you didn't have like certain settings right, you couldn't see a player in the dark room. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, so it is just basically like that. You can do like this in like wilderness, like just in the nature. You can like you can just do this in like the wilderness of Minecraft with just the nature and the trees and stuff, or you could do this with the house like I just did. And so those are my 4 mini games. Just go over those again. The first one was Maze, the second one was Hit the Mob, and then the third one was When Boats Fly, my favorite one, personal favorite one. And then the fourth one is called Hide and Go Seek, the one I just talked to you about. Now, this would be really dope if some of these got made. I don't know if they ever will, though. But again, if they don't get made, then you guys can just make them and do them with your friends, because these are all easy to make. Hope you guys did all enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.